Hello everyone out there, it's Commissioner Anthony L Romano, representing the great cities of Hoboken and Jersey City. I've had the pleasure to be here today at the Juno Center at our Virtucom facility. And with me today is the three people that make it work. I have the privilege and honor of being with the director of the Hudson County Police Academy, former Jersey City Deputy Police Chief Mark Miller, who has turned our academy in a short time that it's been here into one of the finest academies in the state.
But essentially, we have a 360-degree virtual reality firearm simulator that we always put our recruits through at the very end of the academy when they take all the skills and basic education that they receive there. They put it all together at the end, and we put them into different simulations. And with this machine, and as Deputy Chief Kenny will tell you, we can put them in an unlimited number of scenarios that either come preloaded onto the simulator or scenarios that can be created. The advantage is that it puts you into a realistic setting, and at the end of it, you get to go over your steps. You get to trace back over everything that you've done while you're in the simulator. You get to see where your shots landed. You get to see the decisions that you made, whether they're good decisions or bad decisions, but we have a complete breakdown with each recruit at the end of each simulation.
And which is important, it shows that deadly force only has to be used.
Yeah, and there's also an element of de-escalation. There's many scenarios in there where they have to make that decision, whether they're going to be put in a situation where they think they can de-escalate the situation or where it has to be escalated into a force situation.
We use this for basic use of force training and, like the chief said, de-escalation training. So what we do here is we bring our recruits in, we give them a basic briefing what they're about to do. We load them with one of our Glock 19 or Glock 17 that we currently have. We change out the barrels to make it safe with a laser, and it's air compressed. And then we activate the simulator, and then they have to go in there and interact with this, and we control the actions of what's going on the screen via the computer. And if the recruit's interacting with the characters on the screen, we can either de-escalate the situation or we can escalate the situation, and where they have to make a decision on deadly force or less than lethal with taser, pepper spray that we have. And that's it. When they're done with the scenario and it's over, we go outside, we do a debrief, and we talk to them about each decision they made and based on what they learned at the academy, and we go forward from there.
Currently, we put 2 of the recruit classes through this training, and we've opened this up to law enforcement agencies. So we've actually had the Chiefs of Police Association, we had representatives here, some of the training officers from some of the local municipal departments came. They evaluated some of the equipment that we have and some of the scenarios, and we had complete buy-in from them. They see the potential in this equipment for any type of training. Initially, when this system was bought, the primary thing was active shooter, respond to active shooter. Now, in New Jersey, and then throughout the country, we switched to de-escalation training. And where this system has the advantage, and through the county executive and through the commissioners, and through grant funding, we've been able to secure additional options for the scenarios. So as of right now, we have the scenarios that are in existence in the system. We have the ability to take a panoramic photograph of any location in Hudson County and use that as the backdrop to create scenarios. We also have the ability to create characters. So we can use, one of the scenarios, we actually use Detective Joanna Kearse from the Academy. We actually, during the training, we actually put her in one of the scenarios, which we did in the parking lot outside. So we have the ability to create content-specific scenarios. So if you just want to create a complete de-escalation scenario, we have the ability to do that. We partnered up with the Hudson County Schools of Technology. They have an individual there who's actually very familiar with the program we have to use for this. So the plan moving forward is to include the students, the high school students from the Hudson County Schools of Technology into this program for filming the scenarios, and involve the Hudson County universities and colleges to see maybe along the lines that some college credit can be given to those kids.
Wow, that's really something.
And the third option that they have is they can actually hire the company themselves. They come with a full production crew, and they will film whatever scenario they want, that whatever the department agency wants. So there's the potential to film so much and to do whatever training you want to do is there. And it seems the departments are buying onto it. They see the potential, and we're going to go from there.
For people to know that these three, I consider them so progressive in policing in this tough times, have taken a piece of equipment that sustained much damage from a storm, Sandy, I think it was, that it happened, and they thought outside the box, and between the three of them, they put together without even wasting or spending county money, and that's a tribute to the three of you, what you have accomplished here in building the platform and everything else. And I think that shows that the initiative that you have, the fact that you're the thinkers outside the box, it's very impressive, and it's an honor to be here among you three. I've always looked up to the three of you as mentors and as professionals and most knowledgeable in the field. So thank you, and we'll go on to what we're going to do.
Put your hands up!